Yeah, I'll go 3. East is messing with them, but you know, the Northeast is messing with them.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Have my friend Gus.
Hello.
Augustus.
Gustus,
Yeah.
Saw Pit Motors, Saw Pit, Gusto, all of those things.
We did one of his cars, and I remember seeing this one on the Instagram. And so we were close in the area, and we decided to swing by and do this one.
Yeah, so this is my 1997 Mercury Grand Marquis Bayshore edition in a lovely blue and white.
Bayshore?
Yes, the
What is
Bayshore edition.
Where is that even located?
Long Island.
It is a Long Island?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Somebody went out of their way to...
I mean, someone could probably correct me. I'm pretty sure it's Bayshore. There's a whole bunch of just special editions of these. There's like I think there's a Malibu edition and
yeah, I've seen
Palm Beach edition.
Yeah, the Florida ones.
Yeah. But this is a Bayshore. To the best of my knowledge, this is a 1997 Bayshore. Someone on Facebook tried to tell me that they only made the Bayshores in '96, but this is the exact same interior as every other Bayshore I've seen. So I'm going to call it a Bayshore.
It's your car.
I'll get the Marty report one day so that I can find out exactly what it is.
It's your car. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I saved it from going to the junkyard in Pennsylvania. I drove it back here. It was not like this. It was stock height. This is was a HPP car, so it had the HPP wheels and air ride. When I got it, the air ride had already been removed, but it still got the compressor in there. So I put like 89 Lincoln Mark 7 wheels. They're 16 by 7, and those are two 25 50 tires, I think, on there, or 225 45. I don't remember.
50s.
50s.
Yep.
225 50s. The Mercury center caps. It's it's very slammed. It's just slammed on cut springs and adjustable Mustang spring perches in the back. I've got some QA1 shocks in the front though. Currently has some type of aftermarket shock on the back, but I've got some Conies for a Mustang for it once I do some more adjustment to the suspension, because I'm gonna raise it and do a couple of things to the wheels, or tires rather. I'm gonna put a different tire on there, or maybe a different wheel.
I'm just stuck on these tires, bro. The wheels. The more you look, the more interesting it gets.
I think they're one of the. I think it's like they're made in England. I think you can see the stamp.
Yeah, there's a Ford logo.
Yep. They're turbine wheels.
Right up here it says made in England.
Yep.
It's got the 16 by 7 by 1.
Yeah, these wheels all came on the Mark 7s. I'm not sure who, because I know BBS built the HPP wheels for Ford, but I'm not sure who did these wheels. These might be just a Ford Europe wheel, because maybe they had these on one of the European Fords. That's a whole different
Focus or something,
or an Escort at this time period.
Escort,
yeah,
yep.
Maybe like an Escort Cosworth. They kind of look like old school rally wheels. That's why I wanted to get them.
Yeah.
Because they just look like the old school turbine rally wheels that you'd see on like an Audi or something like that.
Let me go in the front for the wheel again. He pulled it out of the garage. I'll include some photos, but man, such a cool look. Gives it that lowrider vibes.
Huh?
It gives it the lowrider vibe, but like the wheels are they're so unique to this car.
Yeah, I just wanted to find something not a Mustang wheel.
Thank you.
I've ran a bunch of Mustang wheels. Like on my first 3.
Thank you.
I ran a Mustang wheel, but
I do a Mustang wheel.
As long as the center bore fits and the offset is right and it's 5x114, it'll fit on this car.
Yeah.
You might need to make make it work, but
Yeah.
I think the Mustang wheel is I mean, they look good when it's done right, but
Yeah.
not all the
a little
time.
overplayed.
Yeah, it's overplayed.
Okay, so I got this white
Vinyl top.
all the way from the windshield. Man. Do you know the code of name of the paint?
Actually, no, I never stopped to look it up. It's like a navy. It's like a metallic navy blue. Someone will know. Someone will drop it in the comments.
Man, look at that. Straight lines, low.
Yeah, I haven't done anything to the exhaust yet. It's 100% stock. I bought it. I let it sit for a year stock, and then I got tired of looking at it stock height, so I had the parts and just decided to drop it. The wheels I already had because I intended to put them on my other car, but they look infinitely better on this, and they were much easier to make fit.
Got the pinstripe. Love those pinstripes. How many miles on this?
It's got, I think it just turned over 102,000 miles. It's either like 1019, 102,000. 100% stock, non-PI engine. All original body panels. It's never been in an accident except for whatever I rolled over when somebody crashed in front of me.
It was nice when they used to stamp
Yeah, that's so cool to me.
panels and bumpers.
So everything about this is just like 90s. I'm a 90s kid,
Yeah.
so this car is super nostalgic for me.
Oh, the chrome is nice and clean. All right. I mean, the video speaks for itself on the exterior. Let's look under the hood.
All right, let's do the hood. All the Aeros have aluminum hoods. They're a little temperamental. At least this one is. Just your run-of-the-mill 97 4.6. But I did detail this engine bay before I, parked it and put it away. I cleaned it. Got as much crap away as possible.
Was it sitting for a while before you got it?
Yeah, it was sitting for about a year or so out in like a field. The guy I bought it from, he was like a race car. He had like some crazy race car in a trailer, so that was his toy, and he just kind of had another car to drive, so he just kind of just let it sit. And he was gonna junk it, but or part it out, and I was like, no, don't part it out. So I went and got it.
Everything's original, huh?
Yeah, everything's original. As far as I can tell, maybe not the intake. I don't think the intake's original. The intake looks to be aftermarket. I haven't gotten that deep into the car yet because because honestly I want to change the engine, but it might have. Yeah, well, I changed the alternator. It's got a P71 alternator on. That's the only thing I changed.
Very clean under here.
And a good battery.
And an Optima battery. So it runs, starts,
drives. It's got a little, cold starting issue, but I have to go through the fuel system. There we go.
Yeah, it's such a peaceful neighborhood here. You just don't want to talk, you just want to look at the car. Does it do junk in the trunk? Not sure.
Sure, I'll do junk in the trunk.
Yeah, you got some stuff in there.
Yeah, it's got the future part of the future plans for the car back here.
Okay.
So, not a lot. This wood will be for getting in and out of certain driveways. I got to take these nails out of them first, but I got some exhaust tips that I plan on putting on it. and I've got 2 air tanks and compressors because I plan on doing 4-wheel air ride at some point in the future. But until then, it's going to be like this.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the plans in the future. I just want to do full air ride. I want to do a 5-speed in this. I want to put a 4-valve in it, and just keep it mostly looking OEM, and kind of, I guess the end goal would be to I'm trying to keep the seats and keep the interior, and just get a do like a leather shift boot, have like a tall Hurst shifter, kind of like how like the old school Galaxies, or really anything from the 70s with a bench seat and a stick. Just that's kind of the vibe I want to go with it.
Let's go in the back seat first.
Sure.
That looks so inviting in there.
It is. It's very pretty. It's one of my favorite interiors ever. That's really why I bought the car. It's because of the interior.
Somebody really dished out some money for it, huh? Or was this a factory?
No, this was a factory option car. Bayshore edition, all the special edition Grand Marquis, as far as I'm aware, they had the emblem put in the seats, and they had these 2-tone paint jobs on the inside or the outside.
Yeah.
In this case, this is just a perfect match. I mean, well, it's a weird shade of blue. It's like a pale baby blue or something. I'm not sure. Again, I really got to look it up.
Yeah, like when you look at the car here, it looks almost like purple.
Right. Yeah, and actually the car does look purple at certain angles, and in certain light, the car definitely has like a purple hue to it.
The headliner's so clean.
It's got the courtesy lights, like the rear courtesy reading lights. Like, I love that. And
I love the seat belts. They're like so 90s, maybe even 80s. Like that button.
Yep. Yeah, I actually in my other car, I swapped in the older seat belts.
Oh, you swapped this?
No.
Oh, these are.
Yeah, okay. This is factory, but on my other car, I swapped them in.
Man, this is like.
Yeah, like you just don't see that
It's
anymore.
so cool, yeah. Oh, it's got the speaker covers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's got.
Yep, ashtrays. That's how you know. That's how you know the era this one is from. Although I think they offered ashtrays all the way up till 02, maybe 03.
Power windows. Man, the little wood trim. Zero rust. I don't see
this is
any rust.
pretty clean underneath too.
Okay. Solid. This was on here too?
Yep. That's how they did it. You can see it's a little crooked. I guess the team to put this top on, they rushed it. Everything's it's a little
misaligned.
It's a little misaligned, but I don't know. If I keep the car and I want to drop the money, I'll redo it. The front, it's the same. And whoever had it, I think it was only, I want to say I'm the 3rd owner, maybe 4th owner. And it
You know what I just noticed?
What?
This thing says Ford.
Wow, yeah, it does.
Badges everywhere.
Right, but it says Ford right there.
That one says Ford, yeah. Calibration, Ford. So let's see, what's the color code on this? Paint K4.
K4, I'm gonna have to look that up. K4.
Very nice color. It's like purple.
Yeah.
Blue.
It's like a blue. Yeah, it's like a purplish blue metallic.
So it's got power seats.
Yep. Power seats, passenger and driver. They still work somehow.
Got the lumbar right here.
Yeah, the lumbar though it's got I guess the older ones, the lumbar is just an airbag, so the airbag
blows up,
leaks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a slow leak in it, but I think you can repair it.
Because on my 06 and my 08, both of them don't work. And I don't know if it's
really?
an airbag or what's in there. But
I think on the new ones, it's a motor. It's
Okay.
it pushes on something.
I gotta check it out, man. It's like a tough, like a hard leather.
Yeah,
the
like
seat?
this. I'm surprised. There's no besides there's no rips, and these the creases. Like I'm sure like a good treatment could probably.
Man, the blues like everywhere.
Yeah, it's that. It's like all the American companies in the 90s. They're just like, we need one color.
One color, yeah.
One color everywhere.
And that a touch of brown trim.
Right. Right, and a little bit of fake wood trim to round it off, add a little contrast.
It's a nice steering wheel, man. It kind of looks like, didn't the Mustangs have a wheel like this?
Yeah, the Mustangs and the Taurus. Yeah, they shared that wheel in a couple of cars. I want to say the Contour had that steering wheel too.
So that's the rear defroster.
Rear defroster. Yeah, this has no adjustable pedals, no traction control, no nothing. Traction control wasn't an option until 98, I believe, or 2000. So it's got ABS, but no traction control.
All right. Can I start it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. Man, this is comfortable. Man, that thing lit.
Needs gas.
That's so cool. There it is. Man, that's a cool dash.
Yeah.
It's got all the
Yeah, it's got a check engine light. It don't worry about it. It's fine. It's had a little misfire.
So it's got the tape player, AMF. Something gives you like Ford Taurus vibes of this.
Yep. Yeah, I think this was like the most options you could get in '97. Except I don't even think they offered us a sunroof back then. I think the sunroof probably started in the later generations.
Yeah.
I might be wrong though.
This is such a solid cup holder compared to the new ones.
It doesn't. No, that's worse. That you
Really?
can't. Yeah, if you put a big, like any large cup in there, it's
It's flying.
the first turn is flying out. Honestly, I want to look to see I want to put a newer one in an older car, because the older cars have terrible cup holders. They're the worst of any car I've ever seen.
I guess they didn't have big gulps back then.
Yeah, you can't have no big gulps in there. Not
So
at
it's
all.
got cruise control.
Yep, it's got cruise control.
AC, everything, man.
Yep, AC works, heat works. It's got the electronic climate control. Steering is tight.
Man, there's a chrome. So cool.
Also one of my favorite parts.
This?
Yep. Like
Yeah,
I want
it's like
to. I'm gonna have to figure out something cool from when I manual swap it, because I want to keep that. Like
just
make it into
one.
I'll make that into like the push button start or something.
Man, yeah, very nostalgic in here. Very peaceful of a car. Panel dim.
Oh no, so the dimmer only works when you
have the lights on.
have the lights on.
Ah.
Then it gets all the way dark. So when you're cruising, just turning them off. Like sometimes I don't like looking at it, If I'm cruising, I'm in the right lane, behind somebody. Like I don't even know how fast I'm going, because as long as there's people passing me, I'm not breaking the speed limit.
That's true, yeah. As long as it's still driving, there's gas in it. Who needs to see it?
Yeah, that's the next thing. I gotta take it for a spin and put some gas in it.
There's your keys. Man. Well, I mean, the car speaks for itself. You heard the future plans. See how good it looks.
And it will be hopefully at Ford Nationals next year and as many shows as possible next year. I'm trying to get to work on this thing and
I think this
bring
might
it
be
out.
the second aero on the channel.
Second era?
Yeah, the first one my buddy still has it, and it's like a peach, orange peach looking.
Really?
Yeah. Not as near as clean as this one, but.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, thanks for sticking around and and checking us out. I'm glad to show this car off, and I hope to have it outside and driving a lot more next season. Just got to get some, it just needs some things, just a little things. I'm one of those particular people. Like I want it to be a certain way before I show it to the world. Or show it to the masses or whatever. I've posted pictures of it, but that's only like
this is gonna go to the masses. We got people watching all over the world.
That's good. That's awesome. Great. I love it. I love sharing.
But yeah, once it's up and ready and running, hopefully we'll see a Ford Nationals.
It's definitely gonna be a Ford Nationals next year. That's a personal goal for all of my Panthers. Get them out to Ford Nationals and
cool, man. Thanks again.
Yeah, appreciate it.
We already got the 03 with the 06 front end.
Yep.
And then we got
the 97 Aero.
All right.
Sweet.
Thank you, man. See you guys in the next one.